And one of Elvis's co-stars.
Oh, look at that precious picture. One of our favorite people, too, Victoria Paige Meyering. She started with Elvis in the iconic movie Speedway. Hard to believe this is 50 years.
I know, it's hard for me to believe it's 50 years.
I bet.
What is the feeling like? Because we saw that huge smile come on your face when you saw that picture that we just showed.
Oh, well, I adored him. And as I mentioned to you, it wasn't acting. I genuinely loved him and adored him and admired him.
You know, he was known as a ladies' man, but you were a little lady.
I had a different relationship with him than all the other Elvis's women co-stars.
Yeah. But you know, he was such a big star. I guess I'm just a little surprised that he was so genuinely, he cared about a little girl. You would expect this very handsome star to be all over the, you know, the leading ladies of a film, but
well, I don't know, maybe he was dating Nancy. I don't know.
But he was genuinely sweet to you, right?
Oh,
like, he took a lot of time.
We spent most of our on-set, off-camera time together, whether it was at lunch or feeding my little cat, or you know, all the special things we would do. We would make books. We would color. I was making books for the what would be Lisa Marie, because he announced the pregnancy during the
and he
filming.
would sit and color with you.
We would sit in color, we would make books. I'm told they may even be in the archives somewhere at Graceland, where I would love to find them.
That is amazing. I can imagine you would. When you look back, working and collaborating with Elvis, how did all this really kind of change your life?
I'm not sure it changed my life. It certainly, I mean, I think it impacted me later on because he has such longevity. It sort of takes everyone associated with him over the years with him.
Right.
Which is great because meeting Elvis's fans is amazing. He's got the best fans in the world. They are so loyal and so devoted and kind and from all over the universe. I mean, this weekend I've met people from every corner of the globe. And
there's nobody else in history really that has the staying power that he has.
I'm convinced it's Elvis and Marilyn forever, and that's pretty much it. Everyone else will sort of fade away in decades, but we're talking millenniums.
What do you think that is?
I think it really is that he was genuine. It was real. It wasn't false. It wasn't pretentious. He loved what he was doing. I'm not sure he loved making these movies. I've heard mixed stories about he really wanted to do more dramatic roles and he wanted to spread his wings and do other things, and they wouldn't really let him. I don't know any more about that, but I think his music touched people. He had a certain style, and he was unique. He actually was very different.
And you know, if that was true, that really says even more about him and how kind he was, like to you, a little girl on the set, and how genuine he was when he was maybe doing something that wasn't his heart's desire, but it was a stepping stone. It says even more to him that he was still that wonderful, lovely person.
And a consummate pro. I mean, he knew his lines. He knew the blocking. He was always on time. He had fun. He would kid. He liked doing pranks. I mean, even if
it wasn't his pinnacle. So you were a working actress at the time. Did you really understand how big he was, or was it later? So you knew even then as a little girl.
Yes, but I also considered him a fellow actor. He was a professional. To me, when I first met him, I actually knew Bill Bixby.
Did you really?
Yes.
Wow.
So I sort of knew him, and it was, hi, Mr. Bixby, and we had this prior relationship just because I'd been on his set, but when I met Elvis, it was, oh, hello, Mr. Presley. I was a very formal little kid. And so, I don't know, maybe he responded to that because he was such a Southern gentleman himself, very formal. And always, yes, ma'am. To my mother, yes, Mrs. Meyering. Hello, Mrs. Meyering. Good morning. Lovely.
Wow.
What was the thing you learned the most from him? Or was there something?
There were. I think the professionalism and how I really appreciate how he treated his fans, because he would always be just bombarded as we would walk to the commissary on the MGM lot. The fans would swarm, and he would stop. We would both stop, and I would stand there and watch him sign and talk and be genuinely interested in them. Where were they from? What brought them there? What were they doing on the lot?
And take the time.
And that's special. And I I try to do that too. And when I've been meeting with his fans, it's been great having conversations and learning more about them. And
wow.
Just, he's a pro.
He continues to live through his fans and through people like you. Thank you. We will link to your website. Well, there it is.
There it is right there.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, Elvis.
Good to see you again.